What are the most obvious signs that a girl is interested in a guy? If she's laughing a little too much at what he says. But that goes both ways. When she cries by your coffin after your death. Hey man, you've been talking about a girl the last 3 days on Reddit. Just ask her out. One of the great things about life is we get to make mistakes and adapt to what happens. Time won't wait for you to decide, it will keep right on moving. When you are in a group and everyone laughs at a joke, she will look at you first to see your reaction. After last few girls that I've been meeting for 3 months, not ready for relationship, I have no fucking clue anymore. She texts you first about nothing. Look at this dog I saw, with a blurry photo of a dog. That's not about the dog. She remembered you exist while looking at a dog. That's the signal. Also, if she brings up something you mentioned weeks ago in passing, she's been paying attention and nobody pays attention to stuff they don't care about. She touches your penis. I want to say, please just tell us we don't take hints very well, and even then it might not work. One girl could be dancing and grinding on you naked at a party, but the moment you try and make a move she'll be like, WTF bro, we're just friends. Another girl could offer you her half-eaten Subway chips, you'll eat them, move on, and she'll think, WTF bro, I obviously wanted to suck your dick. Obvious signs might not be so obvious, loudly crying face. I made eye contact with a woman one time who had eyes that told me, I want to devour you, and I had never seen such an obvious hint before. So I talked to her and confirmed I was right. I guess every girl/woman is different, but when I liked someone I always let them know verbally. Some dudes were dicks about it, but my now husband appreciated it, I assume LOL. 1. Fixes her hair. 2. Eye contact/smile. 3. Talks to him before he talks to her. I reread text messages with an old friend recently from 2020. I had no idea at the time, but she was so obviously trying to get me to ask her out it was insane. And I was just clueless. She saves your brother from getting crushed by a train, but he goes into a coma, and she tells you and your family that she's your brother's fiancé, and then when he wakes up and they go to get married, and at the wedding she admits she made the whole thing up and your brother never actually proposed to her, and she's actually been in love with you this whole time. She tries to engage him into a conversation. If I touch you a lot, then I'm into you. I think it depends from girl to girl and guy to guy. We need to just normalize communicating our feelings FR. When you match on Tinder and they don't reply, I would say that the most obvious sign is that if a girl is touching a guy's penis on purpose with a part of her body and not like a rake or broom or gloved hand for sanitation reasons as opposed to kink reasons, and she's not in medicine, she's as probably into him, but you can never be sure. Most obvious is eye contact locked in, and she's giggling and smiling. Chicks who were obsessed with me would do this and occasionally jump at me and wrap their arms around me. No better time to ask her out to do something together. She asks the guy to have sex with her. That would be the most obvious sign. She smiles a lot while around him, plays with her hair, laughs at all of his jokes, and tries to spend free time with him when she can. No signs you never know. Dudes, stop wasting time before someone else comes along and asks her out or she grows bored of you. Asking Reddit over and over again ain't gonna get you anywhere. Apparently making out with you all night is not a sign.